Hello, beautiful Aquarian souls. Sorry, I forgot I had my headset on. My name is Shannon Lee. Welcome to 11th House Energy Quantascension. If you have not watched my introduction video, there is a link to that at the end of this reading. As a recap, I do pre-shuffle the cards to save on time, and I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on YouTube TV. And my readings do not replace the opinion of any medical professional. I am a quantum energy, life energy health coach, spiritual wellness warrior for 20 years. My focus is on the energy of the collective zodiac, sun, moon, and rising. Some cards may resonate for you, others may not. And just because they come up does not necessarily mean that you specifically have that physical problem. It could just be referring to the energy body in and of itself, the chakra involved. So again, take it as it resonates. And they are mirroring the energies of the collective sign. So also, if you'd like better clarity, if you know your moon or your rising sign, you could also refer to those for a better overall reading. If you don't know those signs and what they are for you, there are plenty of great websites to learn your full natal chart. I would encourage you to do that because it's for personal growth. So it really helps a lot to know exactly who you are. If you are at all curious, I am a Capricorn Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Capricorn Rising. So lots of earth energy. And your quantum ascension begins as soon as you receive the glyphs into your energy bodies. The glyph is a language of light, your original language, that increases the light quotient within the cells. It energizes the mitochondria, as well as the stem cells and the telomeres, lengthens the telomeres. Language organizes the atmospheric particles to facilitate an expansion of the prismatic fields and the expansion of the way that we use the light to help us move into higher vibrations, fifth dimension. My general readings are now a Celtic card spread in which the glyphs will reveal the overall energy, present situation, right now, problem, past influence, short-term future, conscious and subconscious mind. You can always schedule a private personal reading with me for a more in-depth look at what is showing up in your energy bodies at my website, which is also listed in the description box. So let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, so the overall energy for my Aquarius friends, and by the way, my Venus is an Aquarius, so this is a little bit personal, but perhaps you got a great overall energy card, which was the Abundance Gene Activation card. Love that energy, right? Probably mostly because I'm a Capricorn Sun, but who doesn't love the Abundance Gene Activation card, right? So check that card out. The abundance is waiting for you. It is waiting for you and for you to let go of fear in order for you to receive it. So the card reads, this is for use in activating your abundance gene and removing blocks. Blocks to your success. Understand that you create your reality with your mind. If you see yourself as abundance, you will be abundant. And there is some keys to that manifestation. You have to be it before you see it. So I do some of that stuff in some other videos. So we'll talk about manifestation mastery at another time. The affirmation reads, Creator, I see myself as flowing with your abundance. Thank you for all that I have. Grateful, yes, and continue to receive. So that is a beautiful energy, probably one of my favorite cards in the entire deck. All right, so the current now time issue is removing implants. So remove implants. Basically, this glyph can transmute the energy of transition to light, any etheric implant, device, or negative intention, negative genetic programming from the body that are not there for the highest good. The affirmation reads, I release all that is not for my highest good. I am free from any interference and hold myself in the light of Source Creator. I surround myself with white light that keeps out any negative energy. As a shield and a buckler, yes, love it. So remove implants. And the problem at hand is trust. So trust is related to the solar plexus, imbalances, lack of self-worth. So that could also be blocking your abundance, is your lack of self-worth. Whoever that's speaking to, let that, you don't trust yourself, potentially, or maybe you don't trust Mother, Father. I don't know, but you know who you are. So, yeah, so the glyph reads, this glyph can help remove the desire to control and dominate and replace with trust and patience. Can remove lack of self-worth. The affirmation reads, I release all desire to control the outcome of any situation. I realize that there is a divine plan of which I am part of, and I place my trust in Mother, Father, Creator, Source Energy of the universe. So the past energy is that is also interesting. This is actually more came across for me like a sacral chakra that is also imbalanced, and it's the urethra and the bladder. This is what the glyph looks like. And it reads, this glyph can help restore elasticity to the bladder, supporting muscles and tissues, and the urethra can resolve urinary tract infections as well. The affirmation reads, I release all anger and resentment that I have held within me. I realize that I'm responsible for my own reality. I understand that to make changes in my life, I must change. So that could also come up in a physical sense, aside from the urethra and bladder, but IBS, constipation, leaky gut, which also leads to immune system and allergens, because the toxins get into the bloodstream and cause allergens as well. So yeah, those could also be some of the things that are physically present from that sacral chakra. So that was in the recent past. And the near future is to release guilt, shame, and embarrassment. And that is what that card looks like. This glyph can remove residual guilt, shame, and embarrassment from the body. So, if you all have been paying attention to any of your readings, I have a number of people that I listen to, and I listen to all of the zodiac signs before I am going to read do one of these healings. So I know exactly what's going on. And you understand that we all have every sign in us somewhere in our charts. It's just where do they show up and how prevalent are they in our lives. So, but the guilt, shame, and embarrassment, the affirmation reads, I release all guilt, shame, and humiliation. I see myself in the light. I release what is not love and what is not light. And I'm grateful for the healing that is taking place within me. I like it. And the last two cards are the conscious mind. And this is nice. Relief from tension and anxiety. How awesome is that? Definitely need that, that's for sure. Nobody's tense or anxious lately, are they? Not much. This glyph can send frequencies into the body that aid in relaxation and promote harmony and balance. Helpful when you have trouble falling asleep, which I do not have any trouble with whatsoever. So apparently some people do, though, because they can't shut their brains down. And I used to have that problem when I was in the military, but I learned a little Jedi mind trick that taught me how to work with that and work through it. So, and the affirmation reads, I release all that is keeping me in a state of stress. I relax and clear all thought. I am in control. Thank you, Mother, Father, for helping me restore my calm. Good card. And the last card in the unconscious mind, reptilian brain, fear, let it go, let it go, fear. So fear, this glyph can help remove fear from the cellular memory. It can also help with the fear of thunderstorms. The affirmation reads, I release all fear that I have been holding within me. There's nothing to be afraid of when I trust. I intend divine light, guidance, and protection to create a self-renewing protective shield that will keep me from harm. That's good. So many things are based out of fear. And here's the deal. And this is what I want to say about this. The second most dangerous matrix minefield is, in order to receive that abundance that's waiting for you at your doorstep, you have to get out of survival mode. And what does that mean? So there's two frequencies, survival and counter survival. It means as long as you're living in the emotions of the past, then you cannot create a new future, a different reality, because your mind and your body don't know the difference between real threat and a perceived threat. It only knows how to respond the same way, and that is shutting down your metabolism by 50–60%. What does that mean? That's the fight, flight, or hide response. So what do you think that looks like on a physical level? Well, it looks like obesity. It looks like immune problems, sickness, fatigue, exhaustion, pain, insomnia, indigestion, IBS, anxiety, mood swings, hormone imbalances, and the list goes on and on and on. So, what do you do about that? Well, I want to invite you to attend one of my live intro quantum healing inner resonance alchemy alignment sessions. So this month, in observance of PTSD Awareness Month, I am offering the introductory session for just $7. That is $300 off a regular session price. And out of that $7, I'm also going to donate 20% to PTSD awareness nonprofits, as well as suicide nonprofits. And so this basically helps you make peace with your past. You rise above the stress, the anxiety, the fear, and the PTSD without talk therapy, without medications, without hypnosis, recall, trauma recall, or triggering. Plus, you're going to learn why talk therapy can sometimes make things worse and why medications are a dangerous option, can be a dangerous option. And then you'll also learn the best diet for immune system and mental health. So hope to see you there. It's going to be life-changing. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications of future videos. Thank you so much. In closing, I want to send you all my love and healing energy. I'm praying protection over you and your family, because we do not wrestle against our flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of the world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And Mother, Father says, no weapon formed against you will prosper. So right now, it is imperative that you raise your vibration in any way possible. Eat clean, live right, think right, speak right. We have holistic solutions at Tough Mothers Temple that will protect your whole household from the prevention of deadly bacteria, viruses, parasites, to 5G radiation poisoning and structured water. And again, this month, I hope you'll join me for free for the quantum healing session for anyone with PTSD, trauma, and or mental, physical, and emotional abuse. You can visit TOUGHMOTHERS.WORLD for an invitation. If you have any questions about this reading or questions that no one seems to be able to answer for you, please send me an email or leave a comment. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.